Green Bay Packers traveling to Pittsburgh to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Football in Week 8 of the NFL. My name is Steve, and we got your best bets video for this game. We're going to have two player props and a spread pick that I think are great value bets for this Sunday Night Football game. Let's lock in and get a sweep here on Sunday Night Football.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that Cap made now. Straight fire.
As always, my friends, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's rock it here on Sunday Night Football, guys. Excited for this matchup between the Steelers and the Packers. Aaron Rodgers looking to get revenge versus his former team. Should be very interesting there on Sunday Night Football. Obviously looking forward to this game. Should be a lot of fun. I don't have any recap section for you to go over because obviously I'm recording this video early on Saturday. So hopefully we're having a killer NFL Sunday and we're making you guys some money and we're cashing some bets. So, and then we can keep that rolling right into Sunday night. So as always, make sure you guys drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. Put a star or an asterisk next to your pick if you'd like your pick included in our comment capper section. It's a great way to great way to participate here at the channel and also help out the community and get some recognition for your pick as well. And it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun here at the channel. It's important to have fun with this, guys, and obviously make a little bit of green in the process, right? As always, appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are looking out for all of our content that we're dropping here at the channel. We cover the NBA, college football, and the NFL. So we have videos really for every primetime NFL game. We have daily NBA videos, so make sure you guys are checking that stuff out. The NBA season is now upon us, and you guys know I love the NBA. So we bet a lot of NBA, so make sure you guys keep that in mind as well, and join us on that if you guys would like. Without further ado, though, guys, it's time to get after it, get a sweep here on Sunday Night Football. So let's get right into our picks and rock the cash box. At number one, we are rocking with the Pittsburgh Steelers +3 on the spread here versus the Green Bay Packers. We're going -110 odds here on Fanatics, risking a unit here on this play. Really like the Steelers at home here. There's a bevy of reasons. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers playing against his old team in the Packers. He's going to be extra juiced up for this game. It's in prime time. I expect to see the very best out of Aaron Rodgers. The guy could still sling it. He's obviously still got it. He's played terrific so far this season. And I think this is just another spot for him to go after the Pack and look to get that revenge. And the Packers have not played well on the road this season. They are 0-3 against the spread on the road with a -6.7 ATS differential. That is not good. We saw the game down in Dallas that ended in a tie 40-40. We saw the loss in Cleveland 13-10. And then we saw them nearly lose last week versus the Arizona Cardinals, pulling that one out 27-23, but they easily could have lost that game. I think here versus a more solid and tuned Pittsburgh team, I think Pittsburgh will take care of business here at home. There's a lot of injuries for the Packers as well. They had 9 guys limited in practice on Wednesday. And coming into this game, there's a lot of questions at wide receiver. Will Christian Watson play? Will Matthew Golden play? Jacobs was a little nicked up. They got injuries on the offensive line. They got some injuries on the defense. So it's definitely worth noting. I think the Steelers are coming in here with a little bit more momentum here, and also a little bit healthier here as well. Not dealing with all those injury problems, the same injury problems obviously the Packers dealing with here. And I really do like the Steelers here to take care of business at home. I think the momentum, the crowd energy, obviously, I think they're going to play very well at home. A little bit more inspired defensively, I think. I see them obviously here having success. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers, it's a revenge game for him. So, like I said, he should get the very best out of him. And like I said, the Packers have not been it on the road this season. They are not the same team on the road. Really, to be honest, over the last 4 or 5 games, they haven't really been, the team that we thought they would be. They'll skate by with some wins, but it's just not, they're not dominating right now. They look very beatable, right? Even the last home game up in Green Bay versus Cincinnati, they won by 9 when they were over 2 touchdown favorites. And the Bengals had a chance there late in that game. So I'm just not all that impressed with Green Bay right now. I think they're beatable. I think a team like Pittsburgh, that's, really got their offense clicking right now with the passing game and Rodgers. They got to find some more answers on defense still. That defense is definitely a concern. Their pass defense has not been very good this season. I mean, that's obviously got to improve. But I think behind the home crowd energy, they get a little bit of a lift here in this one. So love it there for number 1 pick, guys. Going with the Pittsburgh Steelers +3 on the spread here versus the Green Bay Packers -110 odds on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 2, we got Pat Freiermuth. Over 20.5 receiving yards here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're going -105 odds here on Fanatics. So, obviously love this line. I mean, this could be done in one catch. Pat Freiermuth is coming off of one of the better games of his career, catching 2 touchdowns and a couple of obviously big plays there versus the Bengals. 111 receiving yards in his last game, 2 touchdowns. Absolutely killed it versus the Bengals. So, I'd be surprised if they don't run some more plays for him in this one, honestly. It would be shocking if they don't use him. He was obviously fantastic in that game, and I think he could get a couple catches here, obviously, for 21 yards. And this is where the Packers have been a little bit weak versus tight ends. They're 24th in receiving yards allowed to tight ends. So this is definitely a good matchup here for Freiermuth. Technically listed as the second tight end, but they use really Jonnu Smith and Pratt Freiermuth interchangeably. You'll see them both used quite a bit. I just like Freiermuth's potential a little bit more here, just coming off of that game. 111 yards. It's going to be hard not to find plays in the playbook for him when you have a game like that. It'd be very surprising, obviously, if they didn't use him. Packers are pretty good versus the run. So you can expect to see Aaron Rodgers throwing the football in this one. And where I expect him to attack would be the middle of the field versus the middle of this Packers defense. It's going to be with the tight ends. So Jonnu Smith, I think, is definitely a decent look as well. I'm a little bit more sold on Freiermuth right now just because of how he did last game, and also his line's a little bit lower. You're getting a little bit better of a line. And he's got more of that big play potential. He cashed this line twice, 2 different times last game on 1 catch. He had over a 20-yard catch a couple times there on both touchdown catches. So he's obviously got the potential to run through the secondary. I think he can get it done here. This is a very good matchup here for him. And like I said, even short throws to him, he's very good after the catch as well. I think Pat's going to have some success here today. So love it there for number 2 pick, guys. We got Pat Freiermuth over 20.5 receiving yards here for the Pittsburgh Steelers, -105 odds here on Fanatics. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going Jordan Love over 239.5 passing yards here for the Green Bay Packers. -112 odds on DraftKings risking unit here. So I think the Steelers are going to do well. I think they're going to play with the lead for a lot of this game. And if that's the case, Jordan Love's going to have to throw the ball quite a bit here in this one. And at the end of the day, guys, the Steelers are 32nd versus the pass this season. They're dead last. So I think Love's going to have a lot of opportunities to catch this line. I don't know what receivers exactly he's going to be playing with. Definitely Dobbs, but outside of that, Matthew Golden questionable, Christian Watson questionable. So it remains a mystery who's going to be throwing the ball to. But I think whoever is throwing the ball to, he should have some success versus the secondary today. Quarterbacks are 6 for 6 cashing their passing props versus the Steelers, and by quite a bit. If you look at the historical lines, I looked at these on props.cash. All 6 quarterbacks cashed the line, which is crazy. So we're going to be looking at this obviously more going forward. If Love could take care of us here on Sunday night, I think he can. We took him last week versus the Cardinals. Unfortunately, he fell short in that one. But here, the Steelers secondary is a lot more of a concern here. Like I said, I think you're going to see points. I think you're going to see a lot of points, a lot of yards in this one. If the Steelers could get out to lead, like I said, you'll see Love, throwing the ball quite a bit in this one as well. And I love his numbers. And you can also look at this also as a little bit of insurance, right? So if the Packers happen to do well and their passing offense is clicking on all cylinders, they're racking up a lot of points, we could at least cash him even if the Steelers spread weren't to cash. You could look at it that way as well. But like I said, 6 for 6 quarterbacks are versus the Steelers. On the road, I like taking quarterbacks on the road for passing props just because there's more of a chance, I feel like, for them to be playing from behind and then for them to actually have to throw the football. And that's what I'm looking for in this one. I think this is going to be a great game. Actually, I'm really looking forward to the offensive output in this one. I think both offenses are going to get after it. I really think the over was not a bad look as well in this particular game. So, love it there, guys. For number 3 pick, we're going Jordan Love over 239.5 passing yards here for the Green Bay Packers, minus 112 odds on DraftKings. All right, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, as always, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Check out all of our other content, guys. We got a lot of things going on around the channel. Make sure you guys check out all of our videos. We got NBA, NFL. We'll be dropping a couple more NFL videos, or another NFL video for Monday Night Football as well, so make sure you guys look out for that. Outside of that, guys, that will do it for me. Make sure you guys don't forget to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section, and put a star and asterisk next to your pick. And let's have a great Week 8 in the NFL, guys. That's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you guys all here next time. Peace out.